So, my theory about Natsuo being this mysterious cryokinesis guy, there's still a chance. Ha. Or not. What's up? It's Truth Hero, and welcome back to another My Hero Academia chapter review. Today, we'll be discussing Boku no Hero Academia chapter 228 of the manga. We'll look at everything from cryokinesis, my new favorite word, to whether or not Dabi's flames can actually melt this ice. And of course, which path will Twice ultimately take? Let's dive in. Let's first discuss cryokinesis. What exactly does it do? Sure, this member of the Liberation Army has the ability to move ice, like when they took control of every ice cube in 7-Eleven. But is there more to this special ability? Unlike later in this chapter where we learn of another Liberation Army executive's special ability, we didn't get any details on this cryokinesis. This could be a hint that this person is very special and will be revealed later, just like Himiko Toga was. And given the fact that they are fighting Dabi, this will no doubt have huge implications for the story. Another thing that's different about this icy member is that we learn that the Supreme Leader, I guess Redestro, gave cryokinesis to them. I can only expect that these special abilities are just going to get crazier from here on out. We even see later in this chapter, Shadow Puppet. So it makes me wonder, what other special abilities have been handed out? The bigger implication here is, could Redestro have an ability similar to All for One, where he can give quirks or abilities to people? Or perhaps even create abilities. Also, side note, again, we have this cryo guy saying ability and not quirk, keeping with the Liberation Army theme of special abilities and not quirks. Because, you know, nothing's quirky about moving ice with your mind. Lastly, this battle will be intense and probably to the death. Knowing this, Dabi might actually be in some trouble. We learn that this ice person left school to train their quirk. This leaves the window open to the possibility that this mysterious cryokinesis user is in fact Natsuo. As we know, Natsuo Todoroki was in school and had a girlfriend, which made him too busy to come home. But what if he actually dropped out and it was instead being liberated? If you'd like more information on that theory, check the link in the description below. Regardless of identity, this snowjacket person is very skilled. Unlike Chitose, who had a plan but then couldn't adapt when Toga's quirk wasn't exactly how she anticipated, this person is no pushover. Now, I do think Dabi will emerge victorious, but this battle will be a great opportunity to not only test his true skills, but also his devotion to the League of Villains. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How will Dabi cement his resolve? And how will his quirk have been upgraded? Now, I honestly thought this chapter would be all about Dabi, but it's actually focusing on Twice. Before we can talk about Mr. Jin Budweiser, Deadpool, let's first discuss his girl Toga. First things first, if you somehow don't ship Twice and Toga by the end of the emotional roller coaster ride that this chapter was, you can get out. Seriously, leave. No one cares. Just go. I mean, how could you not ship them? Twice, Toga, TT.
I'm like TT, just like TT. Tell me that you'll be my baby.
Even the K-pop group Twice ships Twice and Toga. Come on. No, in all seriousness, this is a beautiful moment with Twice. Twice recalls the handkerchief, which was a symbol of their bond. If you remember, Toga uses this to fix Twice's mask so that he won't divide. Or in other words, Toga literally made Twice whole. When Twice is being swarmed by himself, is this Tomoyasu creating puppets of Jin? Or is it a result of someone pulling Twice's mask off, which we saw in an earlier chapter? How can you guys not ship this?
FBI, open up!
Oh. Let's pause for a brief moment on Twice and talk about Chikazoku Tomoyasu, Liberation Code Skeptic, and special ability Shadow Puppet. Now, I've read this chapter multiple times and I'm still confused as to how this ability actually works. We learned that he can take any human-sized object, be it a fridge or a desk, and make it into a puppet. But does this actually mean he can control humans? Twice has had these internal battles with himself before, but it's nothing like this. He debates whether he can still save Toga or not. It really shows someone's internal thoughts of doubt, fear, and helplessness when someone is clinging to life before their eyes, and time is running out. Let me know down below in the comments, how exactly does this puppet master's ability work? Back to Twice. If Toga dies, will Twice join the Liberation Army? Now, before I discuss my opinion on which path Twice will take, let's first discuss a theme that I don't really see talked about a lot, and that's loyalty in the League of Villains. Having a character debate their motivations, loyalty, and even if their leader in Shigaraki is truly worthy of their allegiance has done wonders for exploring the backstories of our characters. We've seen how Dabi has been aloof, doing his own thing, and actually debating whether to go all in for Shigaraki. Hell, we don't even know his real name yet, and while this could be because Dabi might be Toya Todoroki, to not give the boss villain your true name and someone that you would murder countless people for shows you are very unsure about the League of Villains. Twice is the same way here, and while he is loyal to Shigaraki in the League of Villains, as he says, everyone in the League of Villains is my home, it's only because Twice feels like he belongs, feels like he is whole and not split up. To date, we've seen most of Twice's backstory, and we know that the one thing he desires most of all is to find his true identity and self. If the Liberation Army can offer a better version of this, or as Tomoyasu says, make Twice realize the true potential of his power, we may see Twice join them. Do I believe Twice will join the Liberation Army? No. As mentioned, Twice believes that everyone in the League of Villains is home, and it might be very hard for him to just forget that. Also, there's the fact that the Liberation Army just left Toga for dead, and is going to kill her anyway. I don't know about you, but I probably wouldn't join anyone that tried to kill my girlfriend. Or would I? I'm not sure what Twice's quirk upgrade will be, but if it's like Tomoyasu said, where Twice just needs to understand his power, and it's all about how you use it, maybe Twice can exploit the situation. Maybe Twice can finally harness the power of dividing himself. Perhaps Twice can clone himself and join the Liberation Army to infiltrate them. This way he could gain information on the Supreme Leader, like what his ability and true powers are, before Gigantamachi awakens. There's also the possibility that Twice realizes this plan and understands that he can make the Supreme Leader invincible by cloning him. And by the same token, make Shigaraki invincible. Now all it comes down to is which side Twice chooses. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Who is this mysterious Cryokinesis user? How will Dabi's quirk be upgraded? And which side, Liberation or Villainy, will Twice choose? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like My Hero Academia content and these manga reviews, and wish to enroll at UA Academy and join our Hero program, submit your application by clicking subscribe below. And until next time, Plus Ultra.